What's up? What's going on, YouTube, man? You guys already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share my content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. Yes, indeed, man. What's going on with y'all, man? I got some breaking news, man. I'm going to first start off with the breaking news in the NBA Association, man. The association, Adam Silver, the commissioner, has handed down an 8-game suspension to superstar point guard Memphis Grizzly MORANT with no pay. Now, for those that are not familiar with the situation, a video surfaced on Instagram post or IG live, so to speak, and Morant was shown flashing a pistol. The young man is 23 years old, so I'm not going to really scorn him too much because at 23 years old, I wasn't making the best decisions either. You dig? But at the same token, 23 years old, multi-millionaire, superstar point guard in the National Basketball Association, you got to know that there's going to be eyes on you. The NBA, I heard Stephen A. Smith say this, and I totally agree with him. The NBA has eyes everywhere. There are cameras everywhere. Anybody could just flip out a phone and record you. And for you to be on the status that you are, I don't know what image you're trying to put out there, out there to the world. Are you a gangster or a basketball player? Who do you have around you that is allowing you to act in that manner? There's no way I would want anybody around me just basically letting me do whatever I want to do just because I got the bag. I never been that type of guy to either even let none of my guys that made it be that type of guy. You got to have somebody solid around you that's going to be able to stand up to you and just let you know, hey, man, this ain't right. This ain't cool. You got too much to lose. Hopefully, he learns from this 8-game suspension, which I believe, for real, that was a slap on the wrist. There were talks that it was going to be 50 games. Imagine 50 games with no pay, and I don't know how his contract break down per game, but I'm sure that's a lot of dough he would have been missing. Not saying he's hurting for money, but at the same token, you just don't want to give away money like that. Hopefully, Ja gets it together. Seems like a solid kid, but just made a bad decision. All right, now, moving on to the NFL. Aaron Rodgers has confirmed that he indeed intends to play for the New York Jets. Jets Nation going crazy about it. He announced it earlier today, and saying that that's basically where his heart at. He still has the fire, he still has the energy, and obviously he has the roster around him in New York. Defense, running backs, a few nice receivers, special teams. The Jets definitely in a tough division. You got superstar Josh Allen. You got Belichick in the division as well. You got the Miami Dolphins with the firepower on offense. And Tua, if he can stay upright, should be a great deal in his second year in that system. Now, other news. 2-time Russian champion ZEKE ELLIOTT has been released by the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, you couldn't expect ZEKE to stay around when you got Tony Pollard making the type of plays that he has been making in Zeke's absence, and even when Zeke was healthy or in the lineup, so to speak. I mentioned this in videos prior that Zeke just seemed like he can still be productive in the NFL, but he is not the #1 guy anymore, and that has been handed over to Tony Pollard. Shout out to Tony Pollard, man, for staying down till he came up. It's your time to shine now. Hopefully he recover well from his injury and get back on that field as soon as he can. We'll see who's going to be interested, what the market look like for Zeke Elliott moving forward. The Commanders signed Jacoby Brissett to a 1-year deal worth $10 million up to $8 million with the incentives, I believe. So a great signing. Jacoby Brissett has been around for a while, played for a multitude of teams, a solid quarterback, very smart quarterback, a big quarterback, and he can run an NFL system. With the weapons that we got, he has a strong arm. Bieniemy, I'm sure, is in the lab right now cooking up some of that West Coast offense, that tree that he falls from under. And who knows, man, if Sam Howell doesn't pan out and the Commanders don't go for another splash at quarterback, you had to get a veteran to back him up. Obviously, Taylor Heinicke left for Atlanta, so the next best option out there was Jacoby Brissett. You had a few other options, Baker Mayfield, which Baker Mayfield has signed a 1-year deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, okay? Juju Schuster, Super Bowl champion Juju Smith-Schuster. 1 year in Kansas City, get a ring, money to be made. He is now traveling to New England with the Patriots on a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. In his first 2 years, he get $22.5 million. Shout out to Juju Schuster on reaching a brand new deal, and it's going to a new city. The Philadelphia Eagles made headlines when they released a star cornerback, Darius Slay. Tampa Bay brought back Levante David. The Steelers signed former linebacker for the Washington Commanders, Cole Holcomb, on a 3-year deal. The Detroit Lions signed Chicago's ex-running back, David Montgomery. I was kind of confused on that. On a 3-year deal worth $18 million up to $11 million guaranteed. I was a little bit confused. I thought that the backfield in Detroit was pretty decent. Maybe they know something that we don't know, but a great signing by the Detroit Lions. The Pats also signed Jabril Peppers on a 2-year deal, up to $11 million, man, with $6 million guaranteed. Jabril Peppers is now a New England Patriot. And the Denver Broncos signed former Washington football team / Washington Redskins, Samaje Perine, to the Broncos. So that's all I got for you guys right now, man. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. Make sure you share that content. Jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. And I'm out. Until the next time.